So female genital mutilation is a practice that has been done for so many years. I mean, if you're a girl and you're watching this, I think the first thing you should do is ask your mom that, mommy, was I circumcised as a baby? Because Yoruba people, they mostly circumcise children as girl child, as babies. I mean, when I asked my own mom, I was shocked at that response. She was like, yes sir, on the 8th day you were circumcised. I was like, what? She's like, yes, your daddy was the one that took you guys to the hospital for the deed to be done. I'm like, what? And she was saying it like with pride, like it's something that is supposed to be done. And that's the way most people feel about female genital mutilation. It's a practice that is deeply rooted in culture. They call it female circumcision, you know, like male circumcision, like it's supposed to be normal. But this practice is a very harmful practice with some serious consequences, and most people don't know. So that's why I'm making this vlog, to discuss the various types of FGM. It's not just one type, it's like 4 different types. Why people do it and the harmful effects it can cause, and why we should make sure that this practice ends in this generation. So stay tuned, guys. So guys, welcome back to TLSA. My name is Odunola, and this is the channel where I bring you everything that's good about health and lifestyle. So today guys, we're discussing a very important issue, right? Female genital mutilation, also known to people as female circumcision. Like it's something good. I mean, this is a practice, like I said, that's been around for millennia. Like it's not even one type, there are different forms. So what exactly is female circumcision, genital mutilation? FGM is any procedure that involves removal of all or part of the external female genitalia for non-medical reason. So for no reason at all, people just decided that, okay, actually they have reasons, we'll get to that part, but for non-medical reasons, they decided that let's remove these parts of the female genital external genitalia, right? And female circumcision is not something that is done in only Nigeria. It's done in a lot of countries all over the world, some other African countries, and people do it for varying reasons, right? For varying reasons. Some people do it because they believe that it will help stop promiscuity, and that's the reason that is most popular in the Yoruba culture, of which I'm a part of. See, the Yoruba people believe that if you don't, circumcise a female child, that she would be wayward. I mean, this is how you know that this practice is very patriarchal. What are they doing to the boys that are wayward? Or what are they doing to the boys to stop them from being wayward? Anyways, some other cultures do it as a rite of passage, like they want you to become a woman, so they remove some part of the external female genitalia. External female genitalia will include the clitoris, the labia minora, labia majora. You can see a picture, right? I mean, so like rite of passage, because some cultures also believe that it is unclean, like those external female genitalia is unclean, and they need to cut it so it can be, it's shooking me as I'm saying it here. Some other cultures believe that when the woman wants to give birth and the head of the baby touches the clitoris, right, that the baby will die. I mean, I'm shocked. Please, if you believe this, let me quickly, it's absolutely not true. I mean, the baby, if you're delivering baby, how will the head of the baby go back, like touch the clitoris, even if it touches it? Nothing now. So I mean, the reasons why people do female circumcision are so wrong. Like, cutting a girl or not cutting her would not make her either promiscuous or not promiscuous. Cutting a girl doesn't have anything to do with promiscuity, right? So those are the several reasons why people do FGM. And you get emotional as I'm saying this stuff. And there are varying types of FGM, right? There are like 4 types of FGM. The first one is clitoridectomy. So in this type, they remove the clitoris, right? And if you know a lot about sexual function, you know how important the clitoris is, right? So the second type is, it may or may not involve clitoridectomy. That's the removal of clitoris, and they'll remove some part of the labia minora to labia majora, right? So 2 in 1. And the type 3 is what they call infibulation. So infibulation is like, for me, it's like the worst type of FGM possible. So they like remove the clitoris and the labia minora and majora, and then stitch up the girl. This is mostly done when the girl is a child, and then they leave a tiny space for urine and a menses to come out, so they can present her to her husband as a virgin, so they will know that she has been sewed up and nobody has ever been there. Okay, so you can see why this practice is terrible, right? And number 4 is anything else, any other part. Some people use hot stones to rub the clitoris off, pricking, any other form of injury to the external female genitalia is classified under type 4. So like I said, people have varying reasons why they do female genital mutilation, but it is mostly rooted in culture. Like if you ask my mom now, why did she do this? Like, it's our culture, it's our tradition. If you don't cut a girl child, she'll be promiscuous, which is a lie. No religion supports it. I need to point that out. Christianity, Islam, no religion supports female circumcision. Even the traditional worshippers, I don't even think that they support female genital mutilation. And the thing that most people don't know is that this practice, I mean, if it wasn't harmful, we'll probably not be talking about it, but it's a very harmful practice. It can cause infection. Most people that do female genital mutilation are traditional circumcisers. So imagine you take the same baby, like the traditional cutters are using the same tool, you know, it's not a sterile environment, they're using same tool that they use for this baby, same thing that they use for all other babies. I mean, that's the way infection can spread. Even like HIV, infections can spread. I mean, when they cut the children, sometimes what they use traditionally is like snail, that thing inside snail, that grimy thing to clean the area. I mean, it can breed infection, and the child can also bleed to death if they are not cut well. It can cause sepsis, right? Sepsis, it can cause keloid formation. For people that are keloid formers, imagine that you cut a girl child down there and it keloid forms, right? I've even heard the story about this girl that was shy to bathe with her secondary school mates because she formed the keloid when they had FGM done for her, right? I mean, it can cause vesical vaginal fistula, right? There's a lot of complications it can cause. It can cause pain during urination. It can cause difficulty during childbirth. I mean, but our mothers will not tell you this, right? Because they believe it's a practice that has to be done, and they will tell you that it has been done for my mother, it has been done for my mother's mother, so it must be done, right? So there's several reasons why this practice must end in our generation. Oh, before I forget, another reason why people are caught at different ages, right? Some cultures cut children when they are babies, like Yoruba culture mostly. Some cut children just before they enter puberty. I mean, they already know what's going on. I imagine that that's traumatic. And some cut women just before they give birth. Like, but anyways, the whole point is just to tell you that female genital mutilation is a very harmful practice. The girl child is created complete. Stop cutting your soft female circumcision. It doesn't help anybody. It's like taking a part of the child that God has created complete, clean and all that, and cutting it off because of what? And the International Day of Zero Tolerance Against FGM is February 6th. Yeah, it's on the way. This book should most likely be out before then. And I'm using this opportunity to say no to FGM. Stop cutting girls. And it is illegal. Yeah, in Nigeria, at least in a state, it is illegal. Most states have started, what do they call it now? Is that adopting the law? Yes, to ensure that female genital mutilation is outlawed. Of course, we know that people want to try and still do these things underground, on the G, but that's why we are making this video to educate people to do it. Female genital mutilation is a terrible practice. Stop doing it. So guys, with that, I've come to the end of this vlog. Very emotional one. Please make sure that you share this with your family and friends, especially your mothers and grandmothers, and this, so they will know that female genital mutilation is terrible and it's a practice that we need to end. If you've not subscribed to the channel, don't forget to, because you want to know when I'll drop my next very interesting vlog. Guys, till I come your way in the next vlog. Happy New Month, it's February, and happy Valentine's Day in advance, guys. Sending you love and love. Bye guys.